Monday afternoon here, and well, got ourselves a little scientific experiment going on here, I'd almost say, but it is what, 32 degrees inside the barn, and of course you can see that the fans are spinning as fast as they can, but there's one that's not spinning because something wrong with the motor, but got lots of room left in the barn so they can choose another stall. But as you guys can see here, that is the one that is not spinning, and there's no cows in stalls here or the stalls on the other side there, but there is there, and there is on the other side of the wall here, of the other side of the crossover. There's cows laying there, and there's cows laying throughout the other part of the barn. So yeah, fans are doing something. So yeah, in case you don't have any fans in your barn, well, I guess it's time for an upgrade. Well, we're out here with the community workers, including myself, just trying to get rid of the rocks. 30 degrees and the sun is burning, so yeah, that's why we're all kind of nicely dressed up. All like the happy campers out there. Gotta dress up somehow, protect yourself a little bit from that burning sun. But yeah, we'll just take turns every now and then. Then the one is on the gator and then the other one. So yeah, keep the mood going. But anyway, we'll catch up later. Okay boys, wave! It's still Tuesday night, or it is still Tuesday, around 6 o'clock. Just finished off milking, and it looks like cooler air is on the way. But comes of course with thunderstorms. And like pretty much, well, all the time when that happens, it's just when you're just started milking or just about done, then the power goes off. And of course that happened here too. Just about to finish off the last 5 and power went off, and oh well, it came back, so not that big a deal, but it's just a hassle. If power would go off for a longer time, we do have a generator. Greased the PTO shaft there this afternoon just to make sure everything's is up to snuff and ready to go. But and that generator, it can handle well, pretty much everything that is supposed to run on the farm. It is able to do that, so we'll have a look at that I guess later on or tomorrow. Hopefully we don't need it tonight, but just in case we need it, it's ready to rumble. At least it should be. Well, it's a slow week here. Not a whole lot happening other than picking rocks and trying to stay cool. Been a warm weekend. I think during the day the average temperature was about 34 or so, and with all the humidity in the air, it probably felt more like halfway in the 40s. So, but found me another project. Had to pump some manure, and of course now the pump won't work any longer. Got a bunch out, but like to get some more manure out. So I guess you guys are stuck with me here, trying to see if we can fix this up. So put you guys here nicely on the fender and see if we can fix this all up. Gotta get the pump out first. Already took the PDO off. There, that was the easy part. Now the fun part. Oh no. Well, no wonder that ain't pumping. For the die-hard fans, you probably know what that means. A lot of stuff that's not supposed to be in here. But, come on. So the good news is we got it out, but the bad news is it's 3 neck tacks. Huh. But only 1 transponder, so come on. See if there's any more junk in this thing, and otherwise we'll put it back in. Get you guys on a clean spot here and turn the camera off. And of course we got the last bits and pieces out, which wasn't all the cleaner's job, but hey, you gotta be one with the job you're doing. At least that's what they always taught me, so don't complain, just dig in and do it, get her done. Well, reverse the action, put the pump back in and see if it'll pump now. Well, got done with the manure pump, got that thing up and going again. And before we're closing off this video, I'll just give you guys a little update on the crops that are out. Got this new seeding here. The heads are coming in the oats, as you can see here. So yeah, probably is if the weather cooperates, cut that off this coming week. Same as second cut from the alfalfa, which, as you know, is sitting right there. So might as well have a little scroll over there. Still a bunch of showers kicking around, or thunderstorms kicking around in the neighborhood. I might get a fair shot of that yet tonight. Still muggy and feels like rain, at least. So yeah, for the ones that don't know what the alfalfa or the luzerne looks like when it's in flower, they look pretty nice, smell pretty good, but this is probably just a corner and just got trampled down with when we cut the first cut. But there is butts coming in, or there is butts in the other stuff, as you can see. So yeah, coming week, if the weather cooperates, we'll be cutting that, so something to look forward to on that part. And now let's head over to the corn. Oh yeah, over at the cornfield. As you can see, it's pretty dark in over there. But yeah, this stuff is looking pretty good. Happy with it. It's a little over knee high, but this stuff will go grow pretty good when we got all that muggy weather and from time to time some rain. So yeah, right behind the farm. Let's head over to the next field. Coming up are the soybeans. Put you guys back on the roof again. Well, that didn't take long. Over at that new farm, quite a bit of weeds in there, but probably won't be long, and then they'll spray them anyway. So yeah, these are soybeans. There's a bunch across the road from the barn, 40 acres. Then this field here is 50, and then backfield behind our place there's 30 some acres. So I still gotta pick some rocks here, but it's a job for a nice day. And then of course here, well, you can probably I don't know if you guys are able to tell the difference, but first corn here up against the headland was planted on the Tuesday, and then the following Thursday planted this stuff here because they rained out. So then go across the road here, got the other hay field. Which is pretty much the same thing as the other stuff beside the barn there. A little over knee high. And here, same thing, butts in there. And a couple bugs in there. I don't know if you're able to see the critter, but right there. And some critters in there, and lots of mosquitoes because of all the rain, and a bunch of ladybugs. They're trying to kill, trying to eat something too. So, well, other than that, well, we can have a look at the other cornfield that was planted June 2nd. Well, let's over there. Yeah, that didn't take long. We're here again. So yeah, I did the other side. of the soybeans and the cornfield. This side piece doesn't look too great because of the towel we put in there. Quite a bit of height difference already. So, well, we'll see what comes of it. Can't change it anyway. So with that, got Saturday, got the poker run coming up. So we'll I don't know if we're gonna make a separate video from that, but with all the antique tractors coming and driving around, see what we can do there. And otherwise, we'll we'll see you next week on the Friday, hopefully with a video from second cut. Otherwise, we'll put that video out maybe on Saturday night or Sunday. Try to become a little bit competition for around Arno or Hoeve. You never know. Well, anyway, take care, guys, and see you next week at least. Moi.